zone. What a catch. McIntyre, touchdown.
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Wins it. The championship.
And we welcome you back inside the Buford City Arena in Buford, Georgia for Game 4 of 4 of the GHSA 6A semifinals here on Semifinal Friday. And hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Hanover. We've got the defending champion Tri-City Bulldogs and the upstart Chattahoochee Cougars. We'll send it to the play-by-play announcer to get the starting lineups, and then we will have your preview and the game's beginning. So let's take a listen. There are your starting lineups. The Cougars come in at 23-7 overall, 13-3 out of Region 7. Their head coach, Chris Short, in his third year. Meanwhile, the champion Bulldogs, 26-5, 12-4 out of Region 5. And their head coach, Omari Forts. The starting lineups once again for the visiting Bulldogs, McIntosh, Simeon Cottle, Reeves, Lyman, and King. And for the Cougars, the very talented A.J. White, Williams, the Rice committed Cameron Sheffield, Bailey, and McDaniel. Last year was a classic. Tri-Cities, remember, won that championship in making Downing Tucker 46-43 on the DeMarcus Johnson late three at the buzzer. I had the privilege of calling that. The lights went out. The scramble of the pile afterwards, the exultation, and amazing win for the city. As they say, it's the city way for East Point, College Park, and Hapeville. Well, they're at it again. They beat Tucker in that quarterfinal. The first shot is up and in, and it's a quick 2-0 Tri-Cities advantage. Mario McIntosh, the junior. Chattahoochee, though, a very, very good team. If you don't know anything about them, you'll want to know A.J. White and Cameron Sheffield, and that's put up and in from David McDaniel. The senior 6'8" center, 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks per contest. A battle of heavyweights will face Lanier, a team that, well, not a lot of people thought may have been able to get to this point. The Longhorns down 15 in the fourth quarter today against South Cobb. Rallied, came back, and won in overtime over the Eagles. That's inbounded by McIntosh. They double down low on that low block. Still in possession. And a reset up top, a minute in, tied at 2. Look at the presence down low. McDaniel causing trouble. 3 ball from the top, no good. And well cleared, and going on the break is Reeves. Demetrius fakes the pass, puts it up with the left and in. This senior so good. A very gritty team, a team with a mindset every single game. It's the city way, as Henry Garrett told me, their assistant coach last year. A determined team. They believe they were overlooked a year ago on that championship run. Nobody thought they could do it. The South Side in general they thought was overlooked, and they took care of business in the end. McDaniel now with a couple of deuces. All 5 starters a year ago, and 9 of 13 of their players were on the honor roll, by the way. Tri-City's not just all about the athletics. DeMarcus Johnson, though, unfortunately no longer a part of this team as he helped them win that title with that 3. So Reeves will head to the line. Tri-City's out of East Point, wearing that red, black, and silver. Chattahoochee from Taylor Road there in Johns Creek. Royal blue, gold, and white. Oh, rebound was pulled down by the great Cameron Sheffield. He'll be a Rice Owl, 24 points a game, 12 boards and a couple of steals a game. Sheffield, 1,400 points. Region Player of the Year this year. And that is up and in. Look at this start for David McDaniel. Maybe he says, I'm a little overlooked. Everybody sees Sheffield in white. Chris Short in his 3rd year said coming into this one, the keys for us, we must rebound defensively, get good shots on offense, manage the tempo, play our style, he said. Compete, win those 50-50 balls. He applauds his team's defense right there. Defend the one-on-one matchups with high intensity. Not bad so far. 2-on-2. And they'll slow it up. Here's White, gives it off. 3 wide open, no good. And are they going to get the foul on Lyman? No. Well, yes, they did. I mean, all he was doing had his hand out. Wow. Your officials tonight, by the way, Valder Ned, Doug Richardson, and Danny Pepitone. A couple of shots upcoming here for Cam Sheffield. So Lyman commits 2 fouls in about 2 seconds, literally. Adding on to Sheffield's accolades, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club. All-Metro team for 2 straight years. (7-5) Cougar advantage. Jackson Watson's in the game, the 6-foot, 145-pound guard. There he is, a little red streak in the head. 3 ball, up and good. Simeon Cottle. Tri-City takes the lead. Chattahoochee beats Sequoia in the largest attended game. The support from their fans and families has been tremendous for the Cougars. That's good. The 3 from the other way. Shahari Williams beats Sequoia 82-67 in that quarter. Heritage Conyers only by 5 the round before as the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Good start for McIntosh. And in the first round, Chattahoochee only beat Alexander by 3. So they sort of survived the first 2 rounds. And now they're in a semifinal. Meanwhile, Tri-Cities knocked off Tucker 67-65. Tigers could not get revenge from last year. Beat Houston County by 12 in the round of 16 and narrowly beat a very game Johns Creek team 86-84 in round 1. So both teams with scares in the first round. We'll have a team in the championship that could have lost the first round. Shows the quality and depth of Georgia high school basketball. 3-on-1. Oh, and he gives it off for the flush. McDaniel with a jam from White. 12-10 Hooch. And pulled down there by McDaniel. He's been a force. Stops and pops and good. A.J. White with his first points. Holds the school record with over 1,700 points, does A.J. Scores 24 a game. First team all-region. He's close to being the leader in the school, I should say, with over 1,700. Another Atlanta tip-off club, all Metro 2 straight years as well. The block. This is a good start for Chattahoochee against the champs with 3 to go in the opening quarter. Pulled down well by Daniels. And then lost out of bounds. Reeves checks back in. We've had 3 teams advance to a championship already today. Who will be the 4th? The winner will face Lanier, and there's another flush. Cam Sheffield. On the ladies' side, Glen Academy will play Forest Park as that 3 ball goes up. Reeves now with 6. A 3-point game. You get the feeling this is going to be an absolute down-to-the-wire classic. The 10-second call. Omari Forts, after the championship a year ago, said the feeling is surreal, it is unreal. We tell our guys all to be special. All the time we tell them to be special. They were special a year ago. They've been special so far this year. They're up against a pretty good opponent, though, in this Chattahoochee team. Tough contested 3, and he knocks it down. Franklin Bailey averages 9 a game with 4 rebounds. A third of the way there. Can they answer? Six-point lead. Contact, nothing called. Did they call McDaniel? No, they get Jahari Williams, his second. That's the team's 3rd. Gil Matondo in, 6'2" sophomore. You see him on the ball defending. Here's Devon Cottle. Oh, and he's a good player. Don't let Demetrius heat up. Don't let Demetrius heat up. He's got 8 now with a minute to play in the opening quarter. A lot of points here in the early going. And there goes Demetrius on the other end. Transition basketball, put up and in. 2-point game.
That was over the ball, Jackson Watson, his first team
You're watching live coverage of the GHSA Basketball Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/GHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Georgia high school championship action. Cougars with a 2-point lead have the ball here. Pretty good start for a team that doesn't have the pedigree of a Tri-Cities. Well, that's not what they wanted to do. '31st year of Tri-Cities High School. They won it in their 30th year last season. They only went 12-4 though, tying Alexander for second in the regular season. Langston Hughes won the regular season region as that three goes in for the lead in the final second.
With the foul, team 6, not a bad foul though, really.
2 seconds here, you don't give him much of an opportunity. Let's see. Well, it gets a decent look, no good. So a 7-0 run to end the first quarter, and Tri-Cities with a 1-point lead after one.
The GHSA Basketball State Championships are brought to you by Georgia Power, a citizen wherever we serve.
Who's the best boy? Want to watch some TV? Look, your favorite.
You know, your dog doesn't really care if the TV is on. When you think about it, saving energy means saving money. That's why Georgia Power has tips, tools, and rebates to help you be more efficient. For smart, easy ways to save money and energy, visit georgiapower.com.
The Champs with a 1-point lead here through a quarter. Remember, if you want to purchase a DVD, keepsake copy of today's event, just make sure you click on that blue Get the DVD button directly under your event in the video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. As they inbound right in front of us, here's Cam Sheffield. He gets it in to Matondo. A late 7-0 run there for the Bulldogs to take that lead after a quarter. Let's see how Chattahoochee can react. Oh, what a pretty move. How much athleticism do you have, A.J. White? Here's Simeon Cuttle. Made that three in the first quarter, did the sophomore. Long three. Oh, baby. Knocking it down from way downtown. Now with 6. And they're going to call, I guess, the charge. Chris Short, the coach of the Cougars, 46 wins the last 2 years, 61 in his 3 years with the program. Talks about great senior leadership this year. And this team, remember, started 9-6. It was weird. Chattahoochee, 2 wins to begin, then a loss. 2 wins again, then a loss. 2 wins again, and then a loss. And then again 2 wins with a loss. It was a pattern for the first month plus. They wound up winning the region championship in the end, 66-56 over Cambridge. All right, A.J. White, 1-1. Here's Reeves, fakes the pass. Oh, baby. Demetrius Reeves is a special player. He's now up to double figures with 10, doing it on both ends. On a much higher pace so far than what that last game I did with him in the championship was. Offensive rebound, put up. Banging hard on the boards, up and in. Cameron Sheffield. Missing a couple of free throws here. They're leaving some money on the table, and there's Reeves the other way, in and out. That's put up and in. Running the baseline was Cottle. He now has 8. 4-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Good penetration and the dunk. McDaniel, double figures with 10, but how good was the move from A.J. White to dump it down low? And look at that dunk. It's a flush fest. McIntosh. And here comes Reeves the other way. A dozen now for Demetrius. Lead swells to 6. 4 minutes ago, they were down by 6, 19-13. That's an 18-6 run and a lot of physicality between A.J. White and Jackson Watson. And they'll get Watson for his second. I think you can tell Watson's in there to try and disturb A.J. White a little bit. Peyton Daniels comes in. Reeves, a well-deserved hand from the faithful behind him. How pretty was that? Holding the ball close to him, going off the window. Simeon Cottle, 7 points now in this quarter, 10 in the contest. Tri-Cities now up half a dozen and looking to drop the hammer a little bit before we go into the break. Long three. Maybe a little bit too long. The house would have come down here behind us if Peyton Daniels hit that. Sweet move, just not able to finish. But a couple of offensive rebounds later, and Keith Murray does. And that's an air ball the other way. So McIntosh will check out. Devorian Rudolph, the 6'8" junior, comes in. And White just walks it over the timeline. And they call it travel. Keith Murray says, I'm just on my pivot foot. Reeves comes back in, so not even a minute blow for Demetrius. You talk about athleticism. Peyton Daniels. Amazing move from Peyton. That's no good. And again, a 6-point game. Tri-Cities with the ball. Looking to really open this thing up. And well played by David McDaniel to just be able to tip that to himself. 3 from the corner, no good. Pretty furious pace here as they go back and forth. Reeves baseline. Little Euro step, passes it off. Jumper from the foul line, no good. McDaniel clears. 2.5 remaining in the opening half. And the foul. A.J. White. Like a magician in the air. Are they calling it the other way? Oh, no, okay. Everybody started walking the wrong way on Chattahoochee. So White, if he makes this foul shot, can get back within a possession here for the Cougars. And he does. 7 in the quarter, 9 now in the first half for AJ as he starts really heating up. Reeves there working on Tommy Adetosia as Adetosia entered. 3 for the tie, no good. Reeves comes down with it. Had a little fast break opportunity, but he gets hacked on the wrist. And I think they'll get Adetosia. Just the team's 5th, Tommy's 1st. 3-point advantage and the ball for the Bulldogs. Here's Simeon Cottle. They run Daniels off the ball on that far side. Peyton pulls up. A.J. White. Chattahoochee battling back. A.J. White puts it up and in. He continues to sizzle here in the second quarter. David McDaniel picks up his first. A minute 28 to go, a 1-point game. This looks like it's going to be a battle for all 32 minutes, if not more. We already had one overtime game on the men's side. Why not another? Oh, look at McDaniel on Reeves. For the lead. Cottle with a great look, put up and in. Teamwork at its finest. Simeon Cottle to Peyton Daniels, who now has 7. Under a minute to play opening half. Sheffield. Reverse layup, up and in. Keith Murray now with a couple of buckets. 3 the other way. Almost punished him for not getting back in time. And the foul on the Bulldogs. That's 2 now on Reeves. Adetosia at the line. high arcing free throw. Eli King checks back in. Franklin Bailey, the only Cougar in there against 4 others looking for a possible rebound. Reeves, 3 from the corner. No good. Look at the offensive board work, though, by King. No good. Crashing the boards. Another offensive rebound. Put up no good. Finally, A.J. White comes out with it. A.J. stops and pops from the foul line. That rims out. Rebound. Franklin for 3. No good. Furious pace. Final 10 seconds of the half. 1 point lead here for Tri-Cities. Reeves gets blocked, but the foul's called. These guys huffing and puffing hard, running back and forth. A real fast-paced first half. A fun and exciting first half. First one's up and good for Demetrius. A game-high 13 right now for Reeves. 11 for White, 10 for McDaniel. .3 to go, opening half. White picks it up, still some time. The 3, that's good! And we're gonna go to the break, all level at 39 apiece in just a fun, wild first half. Franklin Bailey knocks down the 3. It's 39 apiece with a half to go on the NFHS network.
Rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
The the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back in Buford, Georgia, you see the score all knotted up at 39 apiece after Franklin Bailey's triple at the buzzer. A wild, furious, fast pace first 16 minutes. Demetrius Reeves leading all scorers with 14. Simeon Cotto with 10. Peyton Daniels 7. Mario McIntosh with 6. Meanwhile, for the Cougars, A.J. White with 11. David McDaniel 10, 8 of which came early on in that first quarter. Cameron Sheffield with 5, and Franklin Bailey with a couple of threes for 6 points. The winner of this one will take on the Lanier Longhorns. That would be coming up at 3 o'clock on Saturday in Macon. A couple of more breaks to go here. 5 or so more minutes till second half action. Tied at 39 on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player and select DVD or digital copy to get yours today.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
16 minutes in the book, 16 more to go for a berth in the championship on Saturday at 3 p.m. in Macon. We're all tied up at 39 apiece, Tri-City and Chattahoochee. Good evening, everybody. I'm Justin Hanover, and we have got a good final 2 quarters to go. A very entertaining first 16 minutes. No reason to think anything else happens here in the final 16. Demetrius Reeves, who leads all scorers with 14, is coming over towards us to, well, he was coming over towards us to, I thought, check the ball in, but instead it looks like Mario McIntosh will get the honors. So Tri-City and the red, black, and silver will get the first possession of the second half. Here's Cottle, who was so good with 10 points in that first half. Gives it to Reeves. Demetrius drives the lane, puts it up, misses the bunny. Offensive rebound, can't make another one. Finally, the third time was the charm. Demetrius now with 16. A.J. White, who really came to life there in that second quarter in the near court here. Good pass, wide open 3-ball. Jahari Williams can't get it to go, and there's Reeves. Outlet pass. Weaves his way in the lane and rattles it up and in. That's Eli King who gets in the scorebook. A quick 4-0 run in the first 45 seconds for the champs. And that rattles out. That was the shot for McDaniel that was flowing well in that opening quarter. Not so much right there. Thirty-second timeout called by Coach Forts. You may not know a ton about this Chattahoochee program, but they've got some I don't want to say famous alumni, but Jason Blassingame, Marcus Terry, Marcus Sheffield, some real good basketball players. Maybe in a few years we'll be talking that way about Cameron Sheffield and A.J. White and some of these other guys. So let's see what Coach Forts has coming out of this timeout. Looking to go inside if they could. It wasn't there. And so King just played it back out to Kyle. Here's Reeves. Simeon working on White. Elbow jumper, good. How about that? Little turnaround from Kyle, showing the arsenal. Now up half a dozen. He has a dozen. McDaniel. Wide open 3. They can use this. No good. And saved in. Here comes Reeves. Weaving his way around. Oh, look at that assist from Demetrius. Julius Lyman, the beneficiary of the Demetrius Reeves dime. Largest lead now at 8. McDaniel, the floater, that's good. The big fella continues his run now with a dozen. Long 2-ball over McDaniel, that's good. So here comes Eli King with back-to-back baskets. We now have more points than we had in the championship game a year ago that ended 46-43. A.J. White gets doubled, gets fouled. You saw his head recoil back as Eli King hit him with a little bit of an elbow. That's Eli's second. Franklin Bailey, who hit that big 3 at the end of the first half, will inbound. They need to get Sheffield going. He hasn't done a whole lot so far. Reverse layup, can't get that one to go. Bailey steps back. Good defense played, though, by Cottle. In the lane and up and in. Editosia. (49-43) now. Approaching the midway mark here of the third. Strong move down low using that left hand. Mario McIntosh now with 8. McDaniel again just releases that. The quick little bunny release. The team high 14 for David. The senior not going out quiet if he's going out. Oh, and that's got to be an offensive foul. Julius Lyman just absolutely bowls over Cam Sheffield. That's his third for Lyman. You're watching live coverage of the GHSA Basketball Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSNetwork.com/GHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Georgia high school championship action. And the shuffle of the feet by King. Remember, you can purchase a DVD keepsake copy of today's event. Just click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event in the video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. Down by 6. Tommy running the point. They can use a bucket here. A.J. White, good little pass inside, and McDaniel had a seam. He didn't go forward with it. The offensive rebound. Oh, and look at Reeves. And are they going to call the foul on Demetrius? That's his third. So Reeves now with 3. An interesting situation. Still 3.5 to go in the third. You really don't want him to pick up a 4th right here in this quarter. Editosia shooting a pair. For the moment, they are going to keep Reeves in. Tri-City very fluid until they gave that away. They're passing very crisp, very fluid with a purpose. Exuding a lot of confidence are the Bulldogs. Oh, that's a good little pass. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. How about the game for David McDaniel? 6 in the quarter, 16 in all. Oh, but look at that. Long 2 for Demetrius. Five-point game. McDaniel. Offensive rebound. Sheffield swatted away by Reeves. Demetrius Reeves, a man among boys. 3 ball, no good. Matondo cleared. Here comes White on the break. AJ pulls up, hand in his face. Doesn't matter. He's AJ White now with 13. And it's a 1-possession game. Little bit out of control was Reeves. A.J. White now running the break. And A.J. White off the window, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And they're going to get Matondo over the back. Today's game also available for all subscribers via our mobile website. Log on to NFHSnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet. and view live games or replays from anywhere. 2 minutes to go in the third. The winner will get Lanier on Saturday down at the Macon Centerplex. Lanier was down 15 in the fourth against South Cobb and came back. And I think that was a pass by Rudolph, but a little bit too heavy. Stolen away. Peyton Daniels gives it off. 3 from the corner long. A.J. White now looking to get within 1. Oh boy, here comes A.J. White. Be careful right now if you're Tri-Cities. A.J. White's on the loose. Devin Wiggins, a sophomore. That's no good. Down 1, looking for the lead now. Here come the Cougars as we reach a minute to go in the third. Sheffield. Camel head to the line for a pair. Rudolph second, Tri-Cities fourth. Chattahoochee was in a little bit of trouble moments ago. Down by 8. Looked like the champs were looking for maybe a little knockout blow, but not so fast. If he makes this, Chattahoochee will be back in the lead. Yes, sir. Wiggins going over to Reeves' side, being denied though by Jahari Williams was Reeves. And going the other way, good hustle by Daniels, but not able to corral it in before it hit that end line. Matondo back in. Devons goes out. And a timeout called where Chattahoochee back on top. 30-second timeout. High school sports fans never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS Network. Watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school. If you thought Chattahoochee would be intimidated by Tri-Cities, a tough, gritty team, well, you thought wrong. Chattahoochee is not going away anytime soon, it appears. As Coach Chris Short said, some great senior leadership this year, and that is propelling them to this spot and possibly one more spot. Working on Watson. A.J. White gets around him, puts it off the window and in. Oh, it's becoming the A.J. White show right now. 17 in the game. He only had 2 after the first quarter. Maybe a push off, not called. A miss, offensive rebound. The big body's down low for Chattahoochee with the arms up. A.J. White with 7 seconds, up 3. The seas part, and A.J. White will head to the line for a pair. The defense just opened up for A.J. White. And suddenly, look at this run. We were tied at 39 at the break. Tri-Cities got out to an 8-point lead. And it's been all Chattahoochee ever since. 7 in the quarter, 18 in the game for White. A.J. White's got a little Sharif Cooper in him of McEacher. You see how he has over 1,700 points. looking for a 5-point lead, and he gets it. Oh, and that's going to go all the way back there, is it not? It was not touched. Oh, wow, that's a semi-disaster. Now they're going to give Chattahoochee a possession right by that basket. And they immediately insert Matondo and McDaniel here with 3.5 to go. So the execution lacking big time on that final possession for Tri-Cities. Down 5, can they make it a 3-possession game after 3? 3 ball. Oh, and I thought that almost went. But what an end to the third quarter. The champs are bloodied. Chattahoochee up 5, 8 minutes to go on the NFHS Network.
The GHSA Basketball State Championships are brought to you by Georgia Power, a citizen wherever we serve.
Who's the best boy? Want to watch some TV? Look, your favorite.
You know, your dog doesn't really care if the TV is on. When you think about it, saving energy means saving money. That's why Georgia Power has tips, tools, and rebates to help you be more efficient. For smart, easy ways to save money and energy, visit georgiapower.com.
Chattahoochee with a 5-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. Tri-Cities, the champs, on the ropes a bit. Certainly enough talent to come back plenty of time, but A.J. White willing his team 8 points in that third quarter, 19 in all. Cam Sheffield only with 7. Franklin Bailey has 6 points, inbounds it to White. They're going to try and frustrate him with Jackson Watson defensively. Strong move to the hole, off the window and in. There's Cameron Sheffield. And a 7-point lead, I believe the biggest of the evening for Chattahoochee. Little adversity time for the champs as they're battered and bloodied, but certainly far from out. And they're going to get A.J. White for a hole down low. Appreciate you joining us here on the NFHS Network. It's game 4 of 4 today. I'm Justin Hanover. Ian Russell doing a great job producing and directing. Brandon Mincy on the camera. What a fun day. 3 teams have already punched their tickets. The winner here will play Lanier, the Longhorns, the underdog. And then in the women, we'll see Forest Park and Glen Academy go at it. A travel, things unraveling a little bit here for the Bulldogs. They're going to put on a little press, try and speed up Chattahoochee. Very close to a 10. And the foul called on Watson. They almost cut off that sideline, but Jackson with the contact. Jackson's third, team 6. So we could be seeing a bunch of foul shots here. A minute burned in this fourth quarter. Long 3 from the top. Cougar fans would have gone ballistic had that fallen. Daniels stops and pops, and he hits it. Peyton Daniels now in double figures with 10. And an immediate timeout called. And Tri-Cities, they immediately get off the bench to high fives. The fans of East Point, College Park, and Hapeville looking for another championship, but if they're going to get it, They need a comeback right here in Macon. No DeMarcus Johnson to bury one. But Demetrius Reeves and company more than capable to come back from this 4-point deficit in the final 6:42. You see the timeout situation there. Chattahoochee with 4, Tri-Cities with 3. If you're Chattahoochee, you can't get too complacent and worry about the time right now. You've got to continue to play your game. Get the ball to A.J. White and let him do his thing. Sheffield with momentum, but he can't hit the shot. Reeves dribbling and the foul called. Third foul on Sheffield. Team's 6th, I believe. Here's Simeon Cottle. He's been so good as the sophomore. Reeves is obviously a senior, but a lot of these other guys are not. Tri-Cities has a ton of talent coming back. And they call the offensive foul. So a couple of empty trips now for Chattahoochee. Macon tomorrow will host the 7A semifinals, which includes McEachern against Grayson. The Rams, the number 2 team in the nation, they spanked Sharif Cooper and the Indians earlier in the season. It should be a very interesting affair here tomorrow. And we'll have Wheeler as well. The Campbell women. How about the Campbell Spartans will face the great Collins Hill team. Oh, and a bunny miss by Reeves. Complete layup missed. Are they going to call a foul on Demetrius? That's his 4th if so. And yes, they will. Well, they say that's his 3rd. He already had 3. They're saying it's his 3rd. I pretty much thought he had 3. Okay. McDaniel at the line. So a missed layup there, down 4. Let's remember what happens after that. Reeves would make that 100 out of 100 times. 3. Oh, and what a tip. What athleticism. The first points of the game for Watson. Two-point game. Wide open 3. Murray, and he buries it. Under 5 to go. Cottle, how good has he been? Simeon Cottle with 14. Some tremendous guard play tonight. A lot of contact, letting him play. Franklin for 3. Offensive rebound, put up and in. How about David McDaniel? Averages 10, he's at 18 already with 4.5 to go. Peyton Daniel stops and pops from the foul line, no good. David McDaniel on an absolute mission right now. Oh, and they throw it down. Here comes Bailey. And they're going to call a tie-up? No, a travel. I thought it was a tie-up. That's what Coach Short is saying, that the ball was tied up. midway through the fourth. 5-point lead. They were up 5 after 3, so they've stayed level. There's Reeves. Yeah, you might as well just let him go at that point. Demetrius with the position. Adetosia should have just let him go. Why do I have the feeling that this one's going to be one of those phenomenal endings? And it's a 2-point game now as Reeves with 21. Taking a full 9 seconds to get it over a lot of times. Doesn't matter when A.J. White's doing that. 21 now for A.J. The stars are coming out. Reeves and White. McDaniel. Phenomenal defense, McDaniel and Sheffield. And they do all that hard work just to throw it away. Gil Matondo with the assignment on Demetrius Reeves. Trying to blanket him. Daniels driving baseline. And they're going to get, I believe, Keith Murray on the foul, much to his chagrin. We're going to have foul shots throughout here with 3:10 to go. Daniels looking for point number 11. If he can get it, it would make it a one-possession ball game. And another turnover trying to get the ball up the court. And Coach Short looking at David McDaniel saying, just bring the ball in, big fella. Just put it in your hands. Under 3 to go. Three for the tie. Short. And a held ball thanks to the very good play by Jackson Watson, I think. Cougars with a 3-point advantage. Reeves looking to slice into it. Now for the tie. No. And Murray with a strong rebound. A lot of turnovers of late for Chattahoochee. I think they're going to get the foul first. The Cougars wanting a goaltend. Not going to get it. It does not appear. Turnovers, missed free throws. These are the opportunities, Chattahoochee, to build on that lead. And just rolls in. Ten now for Cameron. And Watson, I believe, just committed his 4th. Yes, it is. His 4th. Free throws throughout. Devon Cottle will come in to replace Watson. So silky smooth is A.J. White. Timeout called, 6-point game, 2:26 to go. And Tri-City's in a lot of trouble right now. And look at that section. That's what it's all about. A.J. White leading the way with 23 points. David McDaniel with 18. Meanwhile, Demetrius Reeves with 21. Peyton Daniels with 11. Simeon Cottle, 14. Still enough time if you're Tri-Cities. You just need a good possession here. You can't get too overwhelmed being down 6. You don't have to go for a 3. You don't have to foul. Just play your game, get some good looks, get a stop or two. Reeves sets that high screen for Cottle. Pulls up from the foul line, good. Simeon Cottle continues to impress. Sheffield, one-on-one, going in the lane. And Reeves looked like he had that. They're going to call a held ball, which will stay with Chattahoochee. Julius Lyman, the 6'6" junior, checks in. Oh, what a good pass underneath and a better block. Devon Cottle. White guarded by Cottle. Look at A.J. White. Oh, and Cottle says, no, I didn't get any wrist, I got ball. Eight made free throws in this one for AJ. 24 points in all. Tack on another. Absolute money from the line. Still just a 2-possession game. Time is running short. Good defense played. White with the rebound. Timeout called. A minute 27 to go. 6-point advantage. If you can get a basket here for Chattahoochee, you feel really good about your chances. A.J. White, an absolute incredible performance. David McDaniel as well. They are 87 seconds away from a date with the Lanier Longhorns. a team that came back from 15 down against South Cobb a couple of hours ago in the fourth quarter. Say Coach Short has gotten, for the most part, his keys to be successful. Rebound defensively, get good shots on offense, manage the tempo playing our style, win the 50-50 balls, compete, defend the one-on-one matchups with high intensity. I'd say check, 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 and check. But if they don't close it out, it doesn't mean all that much in the end. A minute 25 to go. A.J. White about to get doubled, gives it off. Nothing called. White picks it up with a minute 14 to go. They're eating a lot of seconds off that clock right now as we get down close to a minute. Look at the ball handling skills. And we are now hitting 60 seconds remaining. They've just killed 30. 6-point game. And Reeves, if he fouls, that would be his fourth. Sheffield, they've now killed 45 seconds. And they finally do foul. Gil Matondo will go to the line. Wow, that last timeout was with a minute 27. That's 41 seconds. That's half of the clock they just ate up. And Matondo with point number 1 on the evening is a big one. 3-possession advantage. Tri-Cities was up 8 points in the third quarter. It's pretty much been all Chattahoochee since. Here comes Reeves, down 7. They've got to go. Demetrius loses the handle. Oh boy, A.J. White's getting absolutely brutalized down there. Alternate possession will stay right here. 37.7 to go. Devon Cottle will inbound. Nope, he'll be talked out of it. Mario McIntosh. Not a bad look, and that's good. The heart of a champion, Peyton Daniels. 4-point game. Another 60-second timeout. 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game for Peyton, who's been really good. That fully changes the complexion of this one. Cameron Sheffield, who in the quarters went for 29 and 13 against Sequoia, has been held in check. Just 10 points, but Chattahoochee on the verge of pulling off what many would say is a decent size upset here against the champs. It's been the A.J. White show and the David McDaniel show. It would be the first ever championship if they could survive these final 34.9 seconds. Sheffield to inbound. And if they hit Watson, that's his 5th. Yep, so Watson's going to be disqualified from this one. Adetosia returns. Simeon Cottle. Even if AJ makes both, it's still a 2-possession game. It's been absolute money from the line. Looking for point number 27 if he can hit this. Cottle to Reeves. Down 6, they go for the 2, and good hands by Sheffield going the other way. A monster defensive stand by Cameron Sheffield. Oh boy. Well, that turned out all right, but it looked kind of ugly from the beginning of it. And history repeating itself as A.J. White going back to the line. 6 of 6 in this quarter, I believe, from the line. Crowd chanting MVP, and it doesn't even look like he has the potential to miss from the line. It's so sweet. Right through the net with ease. 8 for 8 free throws. 10 points in the quarter. 29 for A.J. White. I think we've used like every single timeout known to man here in this quarter. Certainly feels that way at least. .7 seconds away from Lanier and Chattahoochee. Who predicted that one in the beginning of the year? I would say South Cobb and Tri-Cities would be the predictions for this semifinal. A.J. White's going to apply a little pressure so they pick that ball up quicker and make that clock start. Here comes Reeves. Maybe a last-ditch effort. No good. Offensive rebound by Cottle. He throws one up, banks in. Do you believe in miracles, maybe? Cottle with 9 in the quarter, 19 in the game. Well, they're on life support, but they're at least a little bit breathing still. Remember, once again, if you want to purchase this game forever, purchase that DVD keepsake copy of today's event. Click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event in the video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. We'll be back here in Buford tomorrow. Chris Mooneyham will be on the call of all the 7A matches. I will be in Fort Valley for 5A. And we'll have every single venue covered on the NFHS Network. We'll be in Macon as well all next week. So make sure you tune in to what will be another fantastic week of GHSA championships on the NFHS Network. They're going to have to obviously foul right away, but Chattahoochee, why not? Can't inbounds, they'll use the timeout. Smart play by Sheffield. As they play a little danger zone on the speakers here. Want to thank Buford once again for the hospitality. A first-rate event they put on here. Just phenomenal stuff. The venue's tremendous. The people working here are fabulous. The basketball's been great as always. And they do get it into McDaniel. So Tri-Cities will live with that. They get an immediate foul, and they don't send A.J. White to the line as they doubled A.J. They'll take their chances with somebody else. Even one miss here keeps it a two-possession game. So McDaniel, if he hits both, I think he probably puts it out of reach. He's got 18 points. If he can get to 20, it's probably lights out for the Champs. Need those three-point shooters on the court right now. No, 5-point game. They don't necessarily have to go for three. 10 seconds to go. Here's Daniels. Weaves his way in. They know they're going to blow it. They're going to say that's on the floor. They are going to call that on the floor. It's a big call. Peyton Daniels, if he gets that to go, it's a little bit of a different scenario. No good. Big rebound by Sheffield. And they called it a held ball, so no foul, 6.5 to go. A.J. White being absolutely mugged. And they call a foul with 4 seconds to go. Sheffield will go to the line, and barring an absolute miracle, the Chattahoochee Cougars are going to the championship game. Another great year for Tri-Cities, just going to come up a little bit short in the end. You almost should miss this one on purpose. Well, they're up 6, now you go up 7. I was going to say, so that clock can start on contact, but obviously you make it 3 possessions if you can. Here comes Reeves. That's a meaningless shot in the end. And the Chattahoochee Cougars, look at that celebration. They'll celebrate. We'll take a quick break and be right back to recap this one. The Cougars going to the championship. The celebration continues. Congratulations to Chattahoochee. The first ever championship, and it was all about A.J. White. A game-high 29 points, 10 in the fourth, 8 for 8 from the foul line. Great job by David McDaniel as well. At 8 points in the first quarter, set the tone. 6 in the third, 19 in all. A good season for Tri-Cities. Just fell a little bit short. Demetrius Reeves, 21 points. Simeon Cotto with 19. And 14 for Peyton Daniels. So it'll be Chattahoochee and Lanier on Saturday in Macon at 3 o'clock. Congratulations to all the teams that won today. On the women's side, Forest Park will face Glen Academy. And on the men's side, as I just mentioned, it's Lanier and Chattahoochee. Another phenomenal day of basketball here in Buford. Thanks to Ian Russell producing and directing, running cameras as well, and Brandon Mincy as well doing the camera, producing and directing. I'm Justin Hanover. Thank you for hanging in with us. 78-72 is your final as Chattahoochee wins. This has been a production of Play on Sports and a presentation of the NFHS Network.